Hello everybody, this is Mr. Nice Guy 21107. Welcome back to another episode of Katawa Shoujo. It's in the corner over here. And let's get right back into it. That's options. No. Yep, load. Okay. And yeah, we're just gonna yeah, that was something bad. Gonna get rid of that. Okay, here we are. Let's get right back into it, I guess. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like a gate for a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. As we walk towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace, I'm alone, as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school should have, more like a park with a clean walkway going past trees, and the smell of fresh-cut grass and all other park-like things. The words clean and hygienic pop into my mind. It makes me shudder. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now, it's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real, or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. It makes me wish there was someone here so I can anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. I messed up there a bit. It makes me think about hospitals again and how they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a common color. Actually, they say blue is the calmest color. Like, it actually... That's why nurseries and stuff are usually painted blue, because it's a very calm color. I don't know. That's actually a real fact. Green is calming, but blue is the best. Let's go on. So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprised myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there is absolutely no way I can go back anymore. Feeling nervous, and with this realization set in my head, I open the front door. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. You must be Nakai. So you are. Excellent. I am your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Matao. Welcome. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asked you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. However, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Now, this is what I really like this game for. It has choices that you can use, so I'm actually gonna save here. Yeah. Cool. It has choices, there's like a choose your own adventure. And so yeah, it's like, it's pretty cool. There's like multiple endings too, which is awesome. So I'm actually going to say, let's see. I'm gonna answer it how I would answer it, not how not how Hisao would answer it. Okay, I'm gonna do it my way, cause my way, or the highway, am I right? So, yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone likes to be the center of attention. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down the third-floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3-3. Mutao opens the door and enters. Fucking painting. So weird. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is a big step, I know that, but there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I wanted to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high, and there's lots of space left over around and in between the desks. An entire wall taken up by blackboards and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem more, words. I'm just gonna repeat this. An entire wall taken up by blackboards and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a half shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, only it's just not immediately obvious. Then I notice that one of the girls seems to be using the thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. Oh, someone's walking upstairs. Someone is like moving furniture upstairs. What the fuck? What the... Whatever. Just excuse that, please. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if to make her invisible. There is one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over the rims of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kind of cute. So is the cheery-looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. These are the two girls, by the way. I was, like, pointing at them. But yeah, I can name them right now if you want me to. That's, Misha. Yep, and that's, Shizune. Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hands, and so does everyone else except one girl in the first row, who has only one hand. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause that I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm Hisao Nakai. And after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along well with everyone, even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied, even with what little I said, though. A few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. I listen to the teacher as he drones out about getting along while letting my gaze sweep her classroom. 1 second. Okay, cool. Okay. You're good. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round with her one hand against her other wrist that ends up in a bandage stump. Oh, fuck. There you go. It makes me feel a little bad. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Takamichi. She is the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right? How can I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we will be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow, the teacher seems to The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. All right, Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi. That's not Hakamichi. As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Yeah, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Fucking Misha's laugh. So weird. This is not her laugh. It's, like, different. Ha ha ha! What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but... I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi, Shi-chan. Oh yeah. This is the student council. This music track. Basically, if you're ever talking to Shizune and Misha at the same time, this song plays. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this one time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short yet careful, neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of her dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. Oh yeah, and if, you see, if Shizune ever talks, and it's 3 dots, that means she's sign language, so that means the next time Misha talks, that's what Shizune is saying. Technically. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you. I can see you're a little confused, right? But I understand why you would be, But I understand why you think I was Shi-chan. Shi-chan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. Oh, by the way, I hate Misha and Shizune, so I'm not taking their ending. I'm taking a different person's ending. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. See, sign language. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right. She's like the fucking, what is it? The Fault in Our Stars with the what? What? Like... God damn it, okay. He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would have been here today. So soon, Yi-chan, right? Yi-chan. Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits. You look just like I imagined. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, you look just like a He-chan. I wonder why everyone... Oh, fuck. Oh, suck a dick. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Hakamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other, excitedly, their hands ablur. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Shi-chan wants to know if... Fuck. Shi-chan wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. Do you like the school so far? You can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Misha stumbles on that hard word a bit, making it stick out in her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful, yeah. I just kinda came straight to class today. Ah! Fucking laugh, I hate it. That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there, not just the school either. And yeah, with Misha, I'm actually, like, trying not to take a breath when I say what she's saying, because, like, she doesn't breathe at all. That's just how I imagine her, because she's, like, it's like she's on drugs or something all the time. I don't know. Oh, he's even just a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shi-chan? Ah! Fucking hate these people. I'm sorry, I really do. Learn about where you're going? I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it, half-assedly. But anyway. I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? Seems like it was about me. Sorry, I had a yawn there. I'm actually pretty tired today. I ran, I think, 2 miles. I feel like something over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply. You look down. Are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test. That's the fucking laugh. I fucking hate that laugh. I had to do it for you, though. Alright. Ah, and another thing, you don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Oh shit, this is Misha. Oh, and another thing, you don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan. Okay, so maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate. Yep, Shizune is fine. Huh, okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I seem to be all business. Well, she still seems that way. Just less so, I guess. Huh? Oh yeah, we haven't touched the assignment. We should start work now, or Shi-chan will get mad. The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish before the end of class. Well, that too! Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I get the message. After class, we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Still, we finished it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class. Despite our late start, Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different, though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish. Not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. The clock tower bells ring, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. This is the end of the episode, guys. I want to keep on reading. This is really fun. It's an awesome game, but I need to stop now because of the time and people. I'm guessing people don't want to watch me sitting there for like 30 minutes just reading. That's not a lot of fun. But whatever. Let's just save here on top of this. There we go. And I'll see you guys later. Have a nice time and bye.